sin and give them why they in sin. If I hate my children, I will not discipline my children and I let them go on to sin and give them what they want to sin. I would destroy them. So think about God as a spirit, and I'm breath and dust. Think about God. If God's heart is glad, then the scriptures will be fulfilled in 1 John chapter 3, verse 22. The Bible says, and whatsoever we ask, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. So think about that for a second. As God the Father, when we make his heart glad, whatever we ask for, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. You see, if you walk out of here and forget what I just said, then you still at point A. God is giving you a blueprint, instructions on how to obey his commandments, how to walk in the salvation of grace, and to despise and reject the salvation of works. Salvation of works place you under the law, because you're not loving, and the condemnation of the law is death. The verdict. So what it means to be under the law, it means to receive the verdict of the law. The verdict of the law is death. No one that know how to love. There will be no one in heaven who doesn't know how to love the way God loves. To love is to die to self and place somebody above yourself. When you're not doing that, and you placing yourself above another person, did you know when you place selfishness above someone, that hurts the next person? Just like Sister Sheila said. Sister Sheila said when you loving somebody, it helps that person. It really does. Because that person's life could be a life of woe, and you come into the picture, you come with this love of God, that will bring comfort. At that moment in time, that person's in the presence of God. That person's in the presence of God, and that person is loving, being loved, because you, and that person may have said something to you, and you put that grace. When you're under grace, a lot of things won't offend you. You may get upset, you may get angry, but grace will vanish away those feelings. And so when it vanishes those feelings away out of your mind, you're able to continue to strive in love. Strive maintaining love. Dying to self and putting somebody above. So, to sum it up, when I come in the presence, let's say, Solomon, come here. Lord is my son, okay? I made this guy, all right? I made this guy right here. So, when I come in the presence of the guy I made, all right? But this is Jesus' son. This is God's son. I did not die the second death for him. I wouldn't even probably do it. This is God's son. Christ died for this dude, right? So he belonged to God by creation and by redemption. So when I come before his presence, I have to recognize that I come in the presence of the Lord. And by coming in the presence of the Lord, I got to talk to him as though I'm talking to the Lord. Does that make sense? Because when I'm loving my neighbor, then I got to talk to him like I'm talking to the Lord. So, turn back. Why you turn that side? Some of you will people see a suit. You okay. Now, when I come in my son's presence, I don't smack him down. Is that love? No. No. And then I'm back preaching to you. Now, when I smack him down, I can say, boy, that's love. Am I not smacking him down? Am I not smacking him down? Matter of fact, that's probably better than talking junk, right? Don't you think? His little chubby cheeks Maybe kind of red for a second, but that's going to heal. But the mental things that I say to him, it's scarring. See, I can touch on my son because I had my son. This is my son. This is my son. This is my son. I had my son, okay? So his head was in his brain because he loved me. This boy loved me. I know this. What I say to him will scar him. It will scar him. Right? So when I come in his presence, I'm coming in the presence of the Lord. And when I talk to him, I'm talking to the Lord. Because now, if he make me mad, I'm no longer looking at him no more. I'm looking at God now. I'm looking at the Lord. I got it, son. I'm looking at the Lord now. I'm no longer looking at him. If I look at him, right? If I look at him, I'm going to smack fire, spit. Right? If I look at him, I'm going to smack him down. So if I look at what he's done to me, I'm going to smack him down. But if I look past him, past me, I want to do your will, God. So because I want to do his will, I don't forget God. God said, remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. Did you know we can remember the Sabbath? Because God said he's the Lord of the what? Of the Sabbath. So if I can remember the Lord of the Sabbath, I remember him when I walk in his presence. And say, son, didn't I tell you to take out the trash? So I'm thinking every word that come out of my mouth, the Lord is recording what I'm saying. Son, did I tell you to take out the trash? Yes, sir. Why didn't you take out trash, man? Well, don't you think you need to take out trash? Yeah, take out trash. What are you supposed to say? Okay, take out trash.